all, this is important, boss. If you currently have a Navy Fed credit card and you are having a rough patch, financially speaking, and you need some cash, guess what? I have some great news for you, because there is a possibility of turning that Navy Federal credit card that you have currently in your wallet into massive cash instantly. If you want to hear more, I want you to stick around till the end of today's conversation. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to talk to you about how to turn your Navy Federal credit card that you currently have in your wallet into massive cash instantly. We're talking about one credit card or two credit cards or three credit cards, it doesn't matter, okay? The first thing you need to do is you need to get a prepaid card, and it's called a Go prepaid card, okay? So you got to go to Navy Fed's website and order a Go prepaid card. This is very easy. It's not a problem, okay? So when we talk about a Go prepaid card, it's a great card because it has no monthly activation or purchase fees. This is really great. We're talking about cash advance fees here. So this card has no cash advance fees. Navy Federal does not have that. You have a simple setup for additional card holders if you want to, okay? So if you're 2 or 3 in the household, not a problem. You have a convenient mobile app, and I'll talk about that later on. You really want to download the app if you have an iPhone. It's important. You have dependable ATM access with this card, okay? And what we love with the card is that it has security. So you have a secure mobile wallet and EMV chip technology. Don't underestimate that. This is important because this is for your security and the ability to prevent any kind of fraud, okay? And what we love is that you also have a powerful protection program from Navy Fed. They have a zero liability policy. This is really good. And the thing is that this card, the Go prepaid card, the total card load limit is $10,000. In other words, you can load the Go prepaid card up to $10,000. So how does the whole thing work? So basically, you have to load money onto the Go prepaid card with the mobile app or online. You can do it either online or mobile app. It's just a lot better to do it with the mobile app, okay? And you can shop online or in stores because this is money. This is actually money. Anywhere Visa debit cards are accepted. And the thing here is that through the app or through your online account, you can track purchases, you can check the account balance, and you can reload the card online or with their mobile app. Okay, this is really good. And if you have if you have other Navy Fed members, you can authorize them to add money to the card. That's what we love with this strategy because you have flexibility. Okay, this is important. So one thing I need to say is that the point of sale limit for this card is $3,000 a day. You can withdraw via ATM a maximum daily amount of $600. Okay, where the total card load limit is $10,000. And you can add up to 5 card holders, not a problem. So you can keep track of family spending or shared expenses. This is really good. So that's the first step. The first step is you need to order a Go prepaid card. The second step is you need to actually get a Go prepaid app application. You want to download it. The only thing is that this app is only available for iPhones. I don't know why they're doing it that way, but if you have an Android, you can't really download the app, okay? But the app is really powerful. It's really, really great because this step though is optional. In other words, if you don't have if you don't have an Android, if you don't have an iPhone, you can actually do everything online. Okay, so this step is optional, but having the app will help you tremendously down the road because you can track your expenses faster. You can load and reload the card faster. This is really good. Okay, and so if you have an iPhone, the app is called Navy Federal Go Prepaid 4 Plus. okay, from Navy Federal Credit Union. So just look for that app, and this is an app that is really great because it allows you to actually view past, current, and available balances. You can load funds anytime with your Navy Federal Visa or MasterCard debit or credit card. Okay, you can locate the nearest branch, ATM, and Visa Ready line location. This is really good because let's say you just out in town, you're having a great time, you're having dinner or whatever, and you just need cash. Well, this app will tell you based on your location. It will tell you the nearest ATM where you can just withdraw up to $600. Okay, and the cool thing is that your personal account information is always protected. This keeps your mobile transaction safe. Okay, so one thing I want to do is that so if you want to use the app, you need to have a Navy Federal Go prepaid card. So the card that you actually ordered in the first step. Okay. And so once you have the card will give you a pin number, will give you a pin code, and you'll have other information that will allow you to actually log into the app. Okay, and through the app you can track and manage all your cardholders' accounts. Really good. And as a cardholder, you can request additional funds either by text, email, or in-app notification. You can view current balance updates in real time. You can view transaction history. Okay, and you can actually you can update your Go prepaid card PIN instantly. Let's say something happens, you just want to change your PIN, not a problem. You can actually do this. Okay, and what we love is that with this app, you can actually add additional cardholders. You can add up to 5 cardholders with their own separate funds. Think about that. So this is great for your, let's say your senior parents, let's say your significant other, you have a caregiver, nanny, or others. Okay, the flexibility afforded in this via this app is fantastic. So first step, you need to order the Go prepaid card. Second step, you need to download. You don't need to download, but you want to download the Go prepaid app. The third step is you need to load the Go prepaid card. Okay, remember the Go prepaid card is a debit card. Okay, and the cool thing is that you can load it. So load whatever amount you want to load onto the Go prepaid card. So if you have more than one Navy Fed credit cards, choose the card with the highest available limit. Okay, now having said that, you want to keep in mind that ATM withdrawal limit is $600. Okay, and as an account owner, you can customize limits for other card holders, not a problem. But the daily limit is $600, and the total card load limit is $10,000. This is kind of high though, but it's good. Okay, so it gives you flexibility here, and remember that whatever amount you deplete from your credit card will count towards your credit utilization ratio. So always try to stay 50 to 60% maximum, so you can quickly reduce your CUR, your credit utilization ratio, very quickly. Okay, it's important. For example, if your available credit limit is $10,000, okay, ideally you would want to load up to $3,000 or 30% onto the Go prepaid card. But life happens, stuff happens. Let's say you have an emergency and you just need cash real fast, and you have a high limit on your credit card, on your Navy Fed credit card. You can load up to $5,000 or $6,000. That is 50 or 60% of your CUR. Okay, so here are some of the cards that this hack, the loading, so you can basically load the Go prepaid card from a Navy Federal credit card. Here are some of the cards that this hack applies to. You can see on the screen. So we have the Navy Federal Cash Rewards, the Navy Federal Credit Union Visa Signature Flagship Rewards, the Navy Federal Credit Union Platinum, the Navy Federal Credit Union Go Rewards, and the Navy Federal Credit Union More Rewards from American Express. Okay, and one thing I want to say here is that basically there is no charge for ordering the Go prepaid card. Remember that you must initially fund the card with at least $20. Okay, the card takes about 3 to 4 business days to rate you, and the address must be the same, must be the one that Navy Fed has on file. Okay, And the cool thing is that you can mail a Navy Federal Gold prepaid card to your address. Not a problem. Not a problem. Now, replacement cards can be mailed via standard or express shipping, either to you or directly to the card holder. And a signature is not required for the card to be delivered. Remember that. But the card has a $5 express delivery delivery charge. Okay, so this is really an important thing to think about. Now let's talk about the card activation. Okay, so the first step is you gotta really you gotta order the Go Prepaid card. Secondly, you gotta download the app. Third, you have to load the card that you have. Okay, it's important. Now you have to activate the card. Let's say you after 3 days, 3 or 4 days, they send you the card. Okay, so when you get the card, you want to activate it and create a PIN. Then just go to any ATM and withdraw the cash you won, subject to the daily limitation of $600. Okay, it's important now. So the thing is that the Navy Federal Go Prepaid card is a prepaid card, so spending is limited to the amount of money you load onto the card, right? That makes sense. So when you make a purchase with a Navy Federal Go Prepaid card, the amount deducts from the card balance. So when the balance is low or depleted, you can reload the card using your Navy Federal debit card or credit card. Not a problem, okay? And this applies to Visa or MasterCard only. It's important to mention that. And one thing I want to say quickly here is that you have to really understand that you can see on the screen there are some fees associated with this Navy Federal Gold Prepaid card. Okay, so you can see the first slide here, and you can see the second slide there here also. So those are really the fees. Okay, and there are some fees internationally. So transactions made in foreign or international countries will reflect on your Visa Gold prepaid card in US dollars. So in addition, this foreign international transactions will be charged a Visa International Service Assessment fee. So this is something you need to think about, okay? And this fee will be identified separately from the transaction amount on your online statement as an international transaction fee. So this is something you need to really be clear about. But the thing is that you can use the card at ATMs, not a problem. And actually, a list of free ATM locations, you can find that list on NavyFederal.org. So some ATMs are free. So if you withdraw up to $600 from those ATMs, not a problem. But some other ATMs will result in charges. Okay, and you can use your Navy Federal Go prepaid card with the mobile wallet. This is not a problem at all. Okay, Apple Pay, Google Pay, Samsung Pay, Garmin Pay, and Fitbit Pay. All those actually are compatible with this prepaid card. Let's really talk a little bit about card management. So you want to manage the card. Okay, the thing is that only the person whose name appears on the card can use the card. Okay, so basically when you add money on to the card by loading you use your credit card. Okay, and you load the cash onto the prepaid card, and there are no cash advance fees, not at all. Okay, and one thing we love is that you can do this 24/7, not a problem. Okay, now remember that you want to verify transfer of the funds before you use the card. In other words, the prepaid card must be loaded. There must be cash onto the card. Okay, and you also want to check out Visa Ready Link. This is an important element because Visa Ready Link gives you an additional and convenient way of adding value to your Navy Federal Go prepaid card, and you have immediate access to those funds. And you can find participating Visa Ready Link locations near you by signing into the Go Prepaid website, okay, and selecting Reload Locator under the Fund My Card drop-down menu. So this is really good, and all you have to do, nothing complicated. You just have to present your card along with the funds to be loaded to the cashier, okay, at any Visa Ready Link location, and your card will be swiped and your funds will be applied. So this is really good. And so the representative will provide you with the receipt, and you will have immediate access to your funds. So this is really good. And so Navy Fed doesn't charge you a fee for using this service. Okay, some retailers may charge a fee to load the value to load some cash onto the card, but Navy Fed itself does not charge you any fee at all. And you also have to understand that your card, your Go prepaid card, is eligible to receive funds through Visa money transfer from participating financial institutions. Not a problem. So Navy Fed itself is not an originator of Visa money transfer. Okay, therefore you cannot initiate a Visa money transfer from your Visa Go prepaid card to another card. So this is an important distinction to keep in mind. Okay, but overall, this card is really great. It is flexible. It is a great way to actually turn your Navy Federal credit card into cash instantly, and you can start using whatever money you actually loaded onto the card. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another section of the Awesome Studio Kiwi Show. I'm still having a conversation with you about how to turn your Navy Federal credit card into cash instantly. And now let's talk about balance management. This is important. So let's say you want to find your card balance. I'm talking about the Go prepaid card, okay? And you can check the card balance by signing into your Navy Federal account, and you have to go to a section called My Go Prepaid. Okay, or you can just very conveniently, you can look into the Navy Federal Go Prepaid app. Okay, so you can see this, you can see your balance instantly. And it's important to understand that some merchants, like restaurants and fuel stations, they actually block some money when you go through a transaction with them. So they will block more money than you may actually plan to spend. So they do this to cover variable costs like tips or a tank of gas. Okay, but the thing is that within 3 to 5 days or 7 business days, the reserve, quote unquote, the reserve will cancel, and the funds become available again on the Navy Federal Go prepaid card. So something you need to think about if you want to use the card at fuel stations, okay, at gas stations rather. And it's important to understand that if you have any problem, let's say your card is lost or stolen, or you suspect there is fraud on the card, just call a number. Just call 1-866-304-1909. Okay, 1-866-304-1909. And so your replacement card will arrive in 7 to 10 business days, and the PIN will actually remain the same, and the balance will transfer to the new card. So they're really good at that. This is not a problem. Okay, and if you, let's say stuff happens, you actually have forgotten your PIN, this is not a problem. You can actually change your PIN by signing into the Go Prepaid website and selecting My PIN under My Settings drop-down menu. Or you can even just go to the app, and you actually have the proper settings in there to change your PIN. So this is really not a problem. And the cool thing here is that you can also suspend the Navy Federal Go Prepaid card for any reasons. Yeah, you can suspend the card at any time for any reasons. Okay, and remember that the card though cannot be used again until you reactivate it. Okay, and you can do this very easily through the website or through the app. Okay, and you will see, if you log into your account, you will see suspend card, reactivate card, and this is actually under My Settings drop down menu. Okay, but again, if you have any problem, if you have any question, you can call the same number I just gave you earlier, 866-304-1909. Now let's talk about account closing. Let's say you have used the card for a while and you just don't like it, or something happens and you just want to close the card, you just want to close the prepaid card. That's not a problem. You can close your prepaid card via the website, or call in the same number that I just gave you, the same number, 866-304-1909. One thing I want to say though, if you permanently close your card, you cannot reactivate or reopen it. No. Okay, and so although you can no longer use your prepaid card, it will remain active for 7 days. So all pending transactions have posted. Okay, the available balance will be credited to your funding account. So for refunds issued after card closure, you want to contact the same number, and a rep will assist you with submitting a request to return the funds back to the account owner's funding account. So this is something that you want to think about. And one thing you need to understand is that you can just close your prepaid account by going to the website through the app or calling the number I gave you. Okay. And one thing you need to understand is that there's no problem in terms of checking your credit, because this is not a credit product for Navy Fed. So they're not going to check your FICO score if you order a prepaid card, or if you load money onto the card. Okay, this is not a line of credit, so they don't check your credit ratings. They're not going to take into account your Navy Federal internal score to give you the card. Not at all. Okay, and one thing you need to understand here is that your card is valid through the expiration date of 4 years shown on the card. So the card, you can use the card for 4 years, not a problem. So any transaction that you attempt after the expiration date will be declined. Okay, remember that you can always ask for a replacement prepaid card. Okay, this is not a problem. And also, if you want to track expenses, you actually can see your monthly statements via your app or via the website. So those are just things you need to keep in mind if you ever wanted to turn your Navy Federal credit card into cash through the Go prepaid card. Okay, and so you have a constellation of modules, a lot of features, a lot of settings that will help you actually manage your account, close your account if you want to, manage balances. Okay. All right, folks, this is the end of today's conversation. I was talking to you about how to turn your Navy Federal credit card into cash. And this, everything happens to the Go prepaid card. Okay, so first you need to get the Go prepaid card. Number two, you need to get this is optional, but you want to have that. If you have an iPhone, you want to get the Go prepaid app. You want to load the cash onto the card. You want to activate the card. You want to manage your account. You want to manage your card properly. You want to also manage your balances, and you want to close the account if you want to. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. I will see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.